All right, what's up, everybody? I want to tell you about why Forex trading is, in my opinion, the best career choice. I've tried many different things in the past, and I can tell you from experience that Forex trading is by far the best of them all. A close second is probably real estate investing, but that's a different story for a different day. Forex and trading in general is the clear winner, and here are a couple of reasons why. Number one is location independence. The foreign exchange is a decentralized worldwide marketplace that is accessible from anywhere in the world. You don't have to consider your physical location when deciding to become a trader. If you want to move to a different state or even a different country, you can do so with almost no issue. One thing to keep in mind is the markets do open at set times. So here on the west coast of the United States, the London trading session begins at midnight and the New York session begins at 5 a.m. Now, these are not necessarily the best hours, I'll admit that, but if you lived on the East Coast of the United States, the hours would be 3 a.m. for the London session and 8 a.m. for the New York session. If you live overseas, let's say in somewhere like Singapore, the London session will start at 3 p.m. and the New York session at 8 p.m. So the working hours are a little bit eccentric, but that's the trade-off for having location independence, which I think is more important anyway. Number two is unlimited income potential. Trading income is largely based around percentages. Your account size will determine how much you can safely risk per trade, which determines how much money you can comfortably make each trading session. It isn't difficult to pull in 50% of your account every month, and that's being very restrained and very responsible. You can certainly be a bit more risky and make way more than that. But like all investing, the income is dependent on other factors that are in your control, and there really isn't a limit to how much you can make. This is a huge benefit over someone who puts themselves into an hourly or salary position. They can really only make as much as the company is willing to offer them for their time. So number three is you learn investment skills. One of the best things about learning how to day trade is that you also learn how to long-term trade at the same time. The same patterns and strategies that you use for trading Forex also work for trading stocks, cryptos, precious metals, or whatever other market is out there. So while you're making money every day from your trading, you can also be putting away some of that money for the future as well. You will be building up a very sizable savings while you bring in income for your day-to-day life. So you can spot warning signs very quickly in the case that you need to get out of a particular investment. You can spot good entry points for other investments. You'll know when to add or take away from investments, etc. So basically, trading Forex opens you up to the entire world of finance and investments, which is definitely where the money resides. Number four, great traders are mentally healthy. We can all see that mental health is becoming more of an issue in our new complicated society. There isn't a whole lot of guidance when it comes to dealing with all these new concepts. I won't get into the issues here because they aren't important for the point that I'm trying to make. But successful trading in itself requires that you are a person who is accountable. If you risk 50% of your account 2 times in a row and you lose both trades, you are the one that did that. You are the one solely responsible for blowing your account. If you trade like a professional and you risk 1% for each of those trades instead, you lost a whopping 2% of your account. You then go on to win the next 5 trades and now you're up 11%. So that little scenario right there shows the difference between gamblers and real professional traders. You have to be a self-aware, disciplined person who is in full control of their emotions to be able to play this game, which in the grand scheme of things makes you into a better person overall who is extremely mentally healthy. I can't think of too many other professions that require this amount of mental stability in order to succeed. And number five, no boss, no coworkers. Forex trading is an independent business. You aren't being told what to do by a boss or a superior, and you don't have any coworkers to depend on. It's all you. You don't have to ever worry about getting fired for some he said, she said nonsense. You don't have to deal with office drama, office gossip. You don't have to pull the weight of Larry, the lazy guy that works in your department and always shows up late. but he's the boss's nephew, so he gets away with it. None of that type of stuff. You're in full control of your own destiny. Now, the one downside here is that you are alone a lot of the time, and in the beginning stages when you don't have as much cash, you may feel very lonely. But once you're bringing in the money consistently, you shouldn't have any problems whatsoever finding people to hang out with. Your work will continue to be alone, but you can always go out and socialize whenever you feel like it. All right, so there it is. 5 reasons as to why Forex is the best profession, best career choice, in my opinion. Make sure you guys follow me on the socials and go and check out the Profitable Forex Trading course over at ccxcollective.com. I'll see you guys later.